Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? We're a couple of minutes early. Figure we just go ahead and get started.
Yeah, well, really, technically 2 minutes.
2 minutes, but we figure we just go ahead and get started.
Literally a couple of minutes.
Good to see everybody already in chat. Hope everybody's had a good week and been a little rainy
It's been
here.
A long week.
Yeah, it has. Been a rainy week back in Alabama. Chances supposed to start going down tomorrow, so maybe I can cut some hay later on this next week, hopefully.
Yeah, we still ain't got to use the new cutter or the rake.
Yeah. So,
and I think nature knows that I want to use it.
Yeah, very good possibility. So. Y'all do hear us good, right? The reason I'm saying that, other night I had to play with the volume a minute. So.
Yeah, you had to play with the volume for the computer, though. Whoops, and I just turned it off.
Okay. All righty, let's see. Miss Judy Wheeler. Mr. Gary Spikes.
Which, let me go ahead and put this up there.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all put Miss Judy Wheeler on prayer list. I already got it wrote down. Yep. So.
Thank you for Gary for filling us in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, you two have been chatting.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love it. Billy Shillings.
Hey, Billy.
Miss Debbie.
Mark Creel.
Mr. Noble.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, Miss Jean.
Mr. Pellerin.
Yeah.
Mr. Carl. Stacy. Dennis. Oh, Denise, sorry. Hey, Denise.
Oh, good to see
everybody. I cannot
everybody
read today. My eyes have been crossing all day today. Y'all had seen what I was having to do at work.
Mark D.
Mr. Keith Dan. Katie G.
Hey, Katie. Jesse.
There we go. Yep. Did we say Mark D?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spoke.
I got my marks mixed up for a minute.
Hey, Blackie.
Tammy Johnson.
Good to see everybody tonight.
I think I'm getting to the end.
Well, we always want to.
Absolutely.
Hey, Murray.
Yeah, y'all make sure you say hey to Murray, guys. I think that's a new
Kimmy.
one in the chat. Don't quote me.
And Kimmy.
Jeffy. Oh, Kimmy made it in.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Is that Kimmy Sunshine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Wendell.
Sharon.
Standing Stones. Randall. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Richard Jr.
I couldn't find Richard Jr. in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to.
Okay, then. So
we got our phone listening
we got some
to
stuff
us
to
now.
talk about that on that AI
Jean
stuff.
Ellsworth, how are you tonight? Yeah, that was just weird. Your phone's listening in.
Yeah, the AI is already paying attention, y'all.
Verax?
Yeah. You say Mr. Gene too, Walker?
I did. Okay. I did. I got him. But you didn't say it again.
Good to see everybody. I hadn't seen Mr. Gene in a while. I'm glad to see him back in chat.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Good to see us. Some of these others I hadn't seen lately, so I'm glad people are back. So you're going to have to hurry, baby. They're going to outrun
you. They outrun me. I'm trying to get to the bottom, and they just outrun me. I think I made it. There's the bottom.
We go.
Hey, everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. We tried. Deb Bryan.
Hey, Deb. Y'all go ahead too. Real quick, we'll mention this. I know most of you know that Miss Ray Dahl passed away.
What was her last name?
I can't remember.
Can't neither.
But y'all keep her family and friends in prayer. She always
I'll go
gave
look it up.
Spencer fits, kept him straight over on Woodwalkers. So
Baker.
yeah, okay.
Baker.
Y'all remember her family, and also brother Ken Shivers, cousin Steve Travis passed away, and so y'all remember his family and everything. Thank you, Gary. So good to see everybody tonight, and of course we got a prayer list here. And
But y'all go ahead and put them in the comments.
I went
I'll
through it
get 'em
earlier and took a
listed.
lot of names off because I hadn't heard nothing lately. So if you want to be added back on, or you know somebody needs to be back on,
Be careful out there working, Miss Sherry.
yeah, I got to call you, Sherry, too. I hadn't forgot about it. I'm sorry. I should have done called you, but I will. So some of our family may not be in here tonight because some of them's heading over to the conference in Tennessee tomorrow. Can't even tell, man. Rebecca may show up over there tomorrow. You never know. So y'all be in prayer for them traveling and that they have a good time tomorrow. I know Greg, I think Misty, Roger, I think Amanda, his co-host, his show, and then I believe
Hey, Wanda.
Hey Wanda, good to see you. And I believe Kumbo's speaking, and Mr. Martin Groves, and a couple other people we know is up there speaking tomorrow. So, and me and Rebecca may get a while here and head up that way tomorrow.
We'll
see what tomorrow brings. So.
I'll be driving. Y'all stay off the roads.
Yeah. So y'all remember, I think Wendell's going to. I think when I seen where Wendell's heading up there tomorrow. So y'all be careful on your travels, and man, that ant bite got me. It's got a hole there. Anyway, good to see all y'all. Hey, Miss CD. Hope everybody's had a good week. I hope. Okay, good. We still got you on the prayer list, Miss CD. So other than that, of course, Rebecca's got a few things she's gonna talk about, and then I got a few little things I'm gonna go over. And so, if you want to go ahead and get started,
Okay.
babe, and everything.
Well, we'll start with the plant. So today's plant is this.
Most
Y'all
of y'all
going,
should know what that is.
Whoops, hang on, guys. Okay, there we go. Most of y'all may not know what this is because I'm holding a plant.
I better
And
watch
I don't know what's going on with the computer now. We ain't got great news, somebody said.
it. Okay, good.
Anyway, normally I'm picking things off the ground. Well, Mark went and picked this for me. And this is 2 leaves off of a tree. If you do not know what this is, it is a catalpa tree, or pronounced catawba here in Alabama.
Most of the South.
Yeah, most of the South. I mean, you know. But it's spelled Catalpa, catalpa tree. And I was surprised at some of the medicinal benefits of this. But Mark said that other than fishing worms, because this is a tree with worms on it, you can use those for great fishing. But also, what did you say about the tree?
They're nitrogen fixer.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a landscaping tree. They're also good for bees when they're pollinating.
Oh, yeah.
They put off some beautiful flowers. And y'all know as well as I do, they're a beautiful tree. One of my favorites besides hickories, cedar trees. They're very, very good tree. Good to have. A lot of around here in the South, you see a lot of them close to the rivers and creeks, around people's ponds and lakes. They kind of like it moist, not swampy, but moist.
Hey,
but I have seen them growing up on top of these hills and mountains around here. I don't know if a bird dropped the seed and it come up, but she's going to talk about the health benefits of it. So,
which one of them surprised me too. So the catalpa tree, it's also known as the Indian bean tree. Various parts of the tree, including bark, leaves, and seed pods, have been used to treat a range of ailments, skin issues, respiratory issues, and even one we'll talk about in just a second. Extracts and poultices from the bark and leaves, Crushed flowers mixed with a carrier oil, applied for skin conditions like acne, eczema, rashes, because it has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. A tea made from the bark or the seeds was used to treat asthma, bronchitis, and coughs. The tea is also believed to have anti-inflammatory properties, which help alleviate respiratory symptoms as well. Some of the others, let's see, wound rinse, malaria treatment. I was kind of surprised as a substitute for quinine. Anesthetic, anthelmintic,
Hey, burning bright.
which means it's
Hey, Leanne.
antiparasitic. It expels intestinal worms. Diuretic, meaning the fruits, pods and seeds, they may have diuretic properties. Sedative. It was used, sedative and narcotic. It was used to help treat whooping cough and other spasmodic coughs, like bronchitis and stuff like that. It's also, the bark was used to make a tea to treat to be a laxative. And then the one that really surprised me, a tea made from the bark has been used as an antidote for snake bites. That one surprised me. So the roots of the tree are poisonous according to Google. I don't know. Nothing in here said use the roots. So it does say to be careful, not to be used instead of conventional medicine. Now, that probably does not mean don't use it. Conventional medicine, of course, doesn't want you to use herbal remedies. But I think what it's trying to say is, like, if you have the ability to get to a hospital for a snake bite, by all means, get to the hospital to treat that snake bite. Do not rely on this to treat the snake bite. Use this and get to the hospital. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're properly identifying your trees before you start harvesting.
Standing stones is a catawba tree is what we call it in the South.
But it's spelled Catalpa.
There's a northern one and a southern one. I've seen some of the northern ones up in Ohio, up in there. They're up there around some of them creeks. They look almost basically the same, what I can see. Not much difference in them. I don't know exactly where you're at, Standing Stones. I can't remember, so I don't know if y'all have them in your neck of the woods. A lot of people used to use them for fence posts too. They make a pretty good fence post, and because they do grow in damp areas along creeks and stuff, so they do make a good fence post. They're kind of wouldn't be as good as cypress or locust or some of your others, but they still make good fence posts. To me, it's a beautiful tree. I know it probably makes a little mess with the beans and stuff later on in the year, but very beautiful tree, good shade tree. You see them around here a lot. You'll see the cows under the catawba trees before they'll be under the oak trees. So that tells you something about that tree.
Hey, burning bright.
And yeah, I read they were a nice nitrogen fixture. In other words, it pulls nitrogen from the air and deposits it in the roots. And it's just in other words, just like peas and peanuts and some other plants that help, fix the ground nitrogen rates. So they will voluntarily come up. So if you ain't careful, they will take over a place. So you got to keep them.
But that's like with any plant. Any plant can become invasive in the right conditions.
So be careful. A lot of people, you can take a stem off a limb in the winter, right?
I have to look that up. It might be late fall.
I think you can take a limb just like you can a fig tree or something, and I think it will try to root itself. You can dig the little sprigs up, find one, there'll be little sprigs of them coming up, go back in the winter, dig them up, tie you a little ribbon or something around it where you can find it in the winter because they won't have no leaves on it in the winter. So, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The beans do kind of make a mess. I know deer like them. Deer eat them. I'm not sure if cows do or not. They may eat them.
Hey, Miss Joyce, Miss
Hey.
Bama.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Bama. Hey, William. Good to see y'all. So I know. So
Bobby Ounce.
Yep. Don Moore, Mr. Don
Miss
Moore.
Lisa.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Lisa.
That's everybody.
And when I get ready to read off the prayer list toward the end, I took a good many people off because I hadn't heard from people lately. It don't mean I ain't thinking about it, but I try to keep my list fairly decent if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have took you off or somebody off that still needs prayer, please.
Donnie Miller.
Yeah. What's going on with Donnie? I know I hadn't seen him putting out as many videos lately.
Which one's Donnie?
He's a guy down in Florida that
Hey,
was
Mr.
good friends
Terry.
with Mr. Townsend.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Mr. Terry, good to see you in here.
Add Miss Bobby.
Okay. I got her on here, but let me.
This is how she needs it, she says.
Okay. So we'll pray for Bobby and her cousin Jessica. So, all righty. Well, we're getting in that time of year where you should be preparing your ground. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You got
You
a
can
book.
keep going.
Well, let me talk about it, then you can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting in that time of year.
High blood pressure, not feeling well, possible cervical angina.
Okay. We'll sure be in prayer for him. We're getting in that time of year to start preparing your land for any fall crops, which is turnips, collards, cabbage, rape, mustard, carrots. What else, babe? I'm forgetting.
And see all the greens. You can plant carrots planted in the fall are sweeter than carrots planted in the spring.
So you got
plant your onions, your garlic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I think, can't you plant potatoes again?
In some places, not everywhere.
So time to prepare your land and get time ready to start planting here in the next few weeks.
Because some places are going to be getting their first frost.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you get a frost a lot quicker than what we do here in Alabama, which is typically November, but because you want to have them a little time for them to grow and get mature a little bit before frost hits them. So good time to start preparing what you're going to prepare. Also,
radishes year round.
Also, getting into fall, it's time to think about liming. Start putting lime on your fields. What is it?
Keep going.
Okay. Because it takes lime 6 months to break down into the soil. So if you gonna start planting stuff in the spring, say April, you need to start putting lime in your garden spots, by October. But make sure what you're gonna plant. Some plants ain't big lime lovers. Remember that. Most plants are, especially here in the South, because even though we have limestone all under the ground, it's in rock form, and you have to get it in dust form to get it to. Okay, I can carry.
I wrote it.
Oh, okay. So
I was putting it out there for everybody else.
So, time to start thinking about it. Also, if you're not going to grow no fall crops, it's a good time to start thinking about some cover crops for your garden, like hairy vetch, certain clovers, even ryegrass, anything on top of it that you can turn into mulch, till in the spring.
Hey,
helps.
Miss Verby.
So something to think about. There's all kinds of things you can do that help build your soil. Those clovers and hairy vetch, Australian winter peas, and anything organic just helps build your soil more. And that's what happens. A lot of gardens, they lose a lot of their good organic material out of them. And so you always got to be adding back. But just remember getting that time to do lime, and start thinking about. And you can do cover crops with the greens, even if you don't eat them. They make an excellent cover crop. Plus, if you got animals, you can feed the chickens or rabbits or whatever.
And if you don't want to do a cover, now's a perfect time to cover it with something.
Yeah.
And whether it's green or brown, by that I mean top your gardens with leaves, top it with straw, top it with cardboard even, because bare soil collects seeds. And anything that you put on there now will help smother, and it will help next year when you come till it in.
Yeah. All right, babe, go ahead and talk about your book.
All right. So on the same frame of conversation, garden season. It's time to start thinking about those fall crops or second plantings in our area. More for the fall crops. Our second plantings should be in the ground now. But I wanted to bring out an oldie but goodie that I talk about a lot. And this is not geared to, oh yeah, y'all, don't forget Miss Elby back there. I call her Teeth and Claws because she's real sweet. And then she'll decide to nip you. Or she'll dig them claws in when she dives off or climbs up. Take your pick. All I know is teeth and claws. Anyway, so if this book is not geared to big, huge farms and stuff like that, this is geared more towards a home gardener or a small scale gardener, meaning you can plant all the same amount of crops that they plant on 2 acres in, a small space by using what is termed as the square foot gardening method. And basically what it does is it has a grid layout and it's packed in there tight based on the number of the amount of space that the plant needs, but you've got to have really good nutritious soil for these plants to grow. So it's a very good book. I highly recommend it. This is the original by Mel Bartholomew. There we go. This is the original. They have a new one out. I have to reorder it because I loaned mine to somebody. I had loaned both of them out to somebody, and I had to reorder this too. But if you can get that book, get it. It is highly recommended. Comes with the charts, tells you how many plants you need per person in your family, tells you how to figure all that stuff out. So very much a very recommended book. Okay. All right.
Okay. Anything else you got on your mind right now?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? Oh, yeah. Hey, Morris Akers. Good to see you.
Hope you're feeling better, ma'am.
It's good to see everybody tonight. We got a
well, they're closer to your house, so, if you put a camera on it, they won't bother it. Don't rely on a light. They'll turn it off.
Yeah, that's a cat going by if y'all see the tail. You got worse from cats and dogs all the time.
It does. They don't return. It's ridiculous. And I wish I could go to them and say return it, but I don't remember who I loaned it to.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, been quiet here at the house since last week. We hadn't noticed nothing out of the ordinary. Heck, animals are acting fine.
Sister ain't got up here. Peanut butter shake, yes.
Oh yeah, I like it. There's somebody making one of those right now. I need to try. I can't remember who it is. Been quiet here at the house since my siding out there in the cutover behind my field. For any of y'all that didn't hear about that, I did see what basically looked like a dog man standing in that cutover last week. Still haven't done a video on it because it's rained every day about the time I've had time to go out there. So I will do that, and I need to look around out there. I'm pretty sure what I saw that day. So, and it shocked me.
You just don't have them here. You have them there.
Yeah. So, I'll be talking more about that
Flat Rock seen something yesterday.
Okay, that's something good. I have to find out what Flat Rock seen. Yeah, that caught me off guard. There's no doubt. It set me back a little
Mr.
bit.
Moore said ruh-roh, not those things that have ears and a snout.
Yes, yes, sir, it did.
Mark, have you seen dogmen around there before? Hey, Miss
No,
Robin.
sir, Mr. William, I hadn't, but in the corn patch pictures from back in 22, there's one in that picture with the what we think is Bigfoot.
Yes, Miss Deb. Watch us.
So
Bring snacks.
a couple of people in some other places have seen some stuff. So there's some places in Talladega National Forest they've been seen. In the north end of this county,
Grab me a
they've
bag too,
been
Mr.
seeing.
Carl.
So, and me and Rebecca found some strange footprints 2 years ago in the mud that looked kind of more canine looking than they did Bigfoot looking.
They did.
So, and they were a lot bigger than a regular dog. I'll just go ahead. I don't even know if we got pictures of that, but I think we did. They were huge. Whatever it was went out across that field. In fact, the track, I think I showed a lot of y'all from a back first part of, or back in May. Several people that's food with dog men said that was a dog man track. That wasn't a Bigfoot track. So
Food always comes up, Miss Katie.
So-
Always.
oh yeah. Well, that's what do I think went on, Miss Jean? I don't know why it showed itself to me. I have no idea on that and why it stood there for a minute. But two big old buck deer come out of the wood line while I was disking out in my big field, and two buck deer come straight toward me. Hey, Miss Robin, and you know, they turned broadside, went to my neighbors. I looked back in the opening, and there, sitting in there, was what I thought was a Bigfoot for a second. It turned, and that's when I could see its head. His head was very big.
Mr.
I
Don
can
said
see
it's to
that.
draw you out.
I seen a snout, what looked like some ears, so I don't know. We'll go from there, and we'll go from there. I hope so, Gary. I don't want no battles with them. Oh, let's see. But we're talking about I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Mr. Carl said, be glad that's all it showed you.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. Yeah.
Don't you start fighting.
We'll see what time says. Like I said, nothing has happened here. It's been quiet since then. Our animals are not jittery. Hadn't noticed anything. I'll go from there, and we'll leave it there. I'll just be paying attention. Hadn't heard nothing from no neighbors. So just I'll go from there. I have told Rebecca to watch herself a little more closer outside, especially close to dark. Don't get herself hemmed up somewhere or something.
Maybe we'll make it your way one day, Mr. Don.
Yeah. So
Me and this cat.
anyway, so that's also probably sometime this next week. We're gonna upload a video that I done with
Yeah.
David
Hey.
Hughes and Spencer
Hey.
the other night. And
Why
we
you
went
fighting
down
me?
a whole different topic. I was going to touch a little bit of it on it tonight. And y'all had a little taste of it a while ago. When my phone went talking back to me, and that's AI. We talked a good bit about it.
Cat, you want to die?
Sister, we talked
Y'all
about
say, hey,
AI.
sister.
We talked about aliens.
Sister,
And we
you
went
got
into
to
some
die.
other fields, Nephilim, just different things. I hope you'll enjoy that show. I don't know what day we're going to release it, but I think you'll enjoy it. And then later on, we'll have
You
a
got to play.
live with
You better
questions
find
and
some more.
answers. they all for it, and so we'll do a live later on and come back and cover it some more. And we're probably going to have some more shows geared toward that type of stuff, just because I think we need to talk about it. I think it needs to be discussed more. It's just something that we need to really pay attention to. I do believe that's where our deception is going to come from in some kind of form like that. So we'll see. So I hope y'all enjoy that show, and hope y'all leave us some good comments. And if you differ in opinion, that's fine. Just which I know everybody in here ain't going to be belligerent anyway.
Hey, Mr. Superfly.
But some of these others that don't really know me, Spencer, and David might take it a different way. So I always respect other people's opinions about everything, even though I might disagree. I still respect them. And at the end of the day, I'm still going to be your friend, even if we don't agree on everything. Hey, dog, good to see you, man. So it's just, hey, Adam, good to see you, man. So that's just something that I've started really paying a lot more attention to, because I do work in the maintenance field. I'm seeing it showing up where we work. I can see where it could be problems too. Seeing that pretty quick. And if y'all ever want to do something, just type in there in that AI section, just ask it a question. You get some weird answers.
Hey, Mr. Richards.
Some people they put like, who is God, or is Jesus for real? And that thing gives some weird answers. So I imagine you could ask it stuff about Bigfoot and dog men and all this other stuff, and they'd probably give you an answer. So I can see where it'd be a good tool if used correctly.
But I can also see where it would be abused.
Yeah, and it probably will be.
And it's already being. Hey.
Yeah, it is. You got all these AI generated memes that's popping up everywhere. I know a lot of y'all have probably seen the Bigfoot one.
Oh no, we made one for work.
And
did you see that?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
But
they made one for work. Bigfoot picking up a car and throwing it.
Yeah, so
or lifting it and then put it back down. I can't remember.
So I'm just saying, anytime you have something good, there's going to be some make bad out of it. And the people who created it even asked, said that it's growing so quick, they're getting a little scared of it. So that tells you something when the creators are a little nervous with it. So that thing, I forgot how quick it's learning. It's way up there. Hey, Rex, good to see you in here tonight. So, but just something to think about. And of course, there's a lot of other shows talking about it, but they're not really Bigfoot related shows. They do talk about Bigfoot some, but they're more biblical. And I'll tell you another problem that people need to really pay attention to is this child trafficking stuff. Stuff's getting out of hand. I mean, it's done got out of hand. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that coming to light for us over with. And a lot of other things, too. Just a lot of stuff going on everywhere.
We've had shootings in our area.
Yeah. Silicaga.
Somebody hit a kid on a bike, hit and run.
Yeah, it's just
crazy. People are just...
People going missing. I don't know, it's weird here. Like, I used to not hardly ever see nothing about a missing person. I guess where every day there's a missing person or a child getting abducted, and I don't mean getting on here tonight and be negative or nothing, but we do need to know that this stuff really exists, that it's really going on, and that people are very capable of doing stuff like this. That's what's sad. Like I tell everybody, we live in a spiritual world too. And that spiritual comes physical a lot. And so pay attention, especially you women. Y'all pay attention when you're out, because you never know what's lurking. And I mean, we've even heard of cases here in Silicaga where women would get followed leaving Walmart and other places. So,
No,
Yeah.
sister. Don't be licking
so
me.
y'all,
Don't be licking me.
take care of yourself, pay attention. It's just,
Say hey to the
you know.
camera.
I don't know, Adam. I don't really know the answer to that. It's hard to say, man. We know a lot of that goes to the top. We know that. I got to be kind of careful how I say that because I like to keep coming on talking to y'all. I may have to hint at stuff sometimes. But if the Lord tells me come on out and be bold and
Hey,
talk
beauty
about
bird.
it, we will. We'll go down that road on that if he tells me to do that. And start naming names. but we'll see if that's what he wants me to do. So, and the other thing bad about it, me and Rebecca live very close to one of the most trafficked interstates in the United States, and that's I-20. I-20 is a very heavy trafficked, and I have witnessed it 2 times going to work. Right there where I worked at, where the interstate is, I've seen, and I told Rebecca about it. One night I was going into work. They had a van pulled off on the side of the interstate, 3 or 4 cops there. I've seen 4 or 5 guys laid on the ground with handcuffs on their backs, and I've seen 7 or 8 girls sitting further off the road. Young girls looked like it was probably in the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 range, sitting over there away from them. They did look Hispanic looking.
Mr. Rex is going to be in McMinnville tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Cool. I may get to meet some of y'all if we get to make it up there. It ain't but 3 hours from us.
Is that all?
That's just 3 hours.
Hey, quit.
It's right there, right above Fayetteville, Tennessee, where that Baylor I want to go look at is.
Yeah, he needs to
So-
answer you.
So, me and her talk a little more serious about it after the show tonight, and we may just get up early in the morning and
Good job.
come by and visit with some of y'all, and then me and her may head off over to Amish country or something, or go check out one of the state parks up
Hey,
there. Or
Hillary.
something. We do have a little video of some state parks. We just hadn't released it.
Yeah.
We went up to North Alabama about a month ago now.
I think we released that one.
No, we haven't.
High Falls?
Huh?
Wasn't that High Falls?
We hadn't released it as a video. We hadn't released
Okay.
it. We went up to High Falls, which is up northeast
There's
Alabama.
one tomorrow, Adam.
Then went over to Bucks Pocket State Park. Beautiful in there. Very small. Be a very nice place to have a small outing. You couldn't have a big one there, but you could have a small one. Real pretty down in that place. Real pretty. They got a lot of hiking trails, and Gunnersville Lake backs up. We got issues going
I
on.
know the cat. That's the issue. It can be a big issue.
We'll
now.
try to release that here pretty soon
They'll
too,
be trying to take down the dog.
and that'll be something. If y'all ever come to Alabama, that'd be something definitely go see. Beautiful place. Beautiful.
$5 to get into just the vendors.
What's that now?
$5 to get in just to the vendors.
Okay, that's good. All right, y'all two, y'all get out from here. Move, both of you. Get out from under there.
Y'all go somewhere. Go attack each other somewhere else. Gary said call him this weekend.
Okay, I will, Mr. Gary.
Y'all quit it.
All right, y'all. Get on. Sister, get on.
Go, sister.
Sorry
Go.
about that, y'all. We got 2 animals wanting to fly right up under the computer. So, you know how they do. They like young.
Sister's going to lay down right here, and they're going to knock it over in just a minute.
So, sorry about that. Hey, animals are like youngins. I know. I tell you, they just like them. So, be around 1 before you get there. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm 3 hours away. we'll get up. We'll talk. Me and her talk serious about it here in a
We're
minute.
definitely going to breakfast, and then I don't know what.
And we may come on up that way. I had messaged a guy that's got a square baler right there in Fayetteville, Tennessee. A Massey Ferguson baler I'd really like to look at, but he never answered me back. So I don't know if he done sold it or
No.
what. But
Not fussing at the chatters.
no, we fussing
Never
at a dog
fussing at
and
the
a cat.
chatters.
Be glad when that cat gets fixed. But and then it comes right
Here
over
we
here.
go back.
Yeah, get over there. Go on now.
I'm gonna go lock him in the bedroom.
Go. I'll pick the worst place.
It's worse than toddler.
There it went.
Leave it unplugged.
It's beeping for some reason.
It just beeped to let you know it unplugged.
Okay. What's that?
City Buffet. Where's this?
I don't know. Adam, where's that at?
Well, please don't Fred that woman. Feed her.
Oh. Okay. On my off weekends, at least once a month, or supposed to do it every Saturday. That's kind of our little date day. Because the other Saturdays when we have our fire pit. So on this Saturday, we typically try to go out to eat, go ride, and go check out something.
Here we go.
And everything. So
Here we go.
Yeah.
Add
Yes.
some salt.
oh yeah, as I agree. So that's just our way of having a little
Hey,
date
Ray.
day, I guess you call it. So good to see you, Ray. Lord mercy, they just ain't gonna quit, are they?
They are not.
They just don't learn. I swear. I tell you what.
Oh,
But we'll
Lord.
go from there and see about tomorrow for sure. I hadn't been over to the Amish in a while. I wouldn't mind going visiting them, which most of the ones I know moved over to Shiloh. So,
Mhm.
but I know they still somewhere around Lawrenceburg and Eckrich.
Uh-oh, what rock is reaching Earth in October?
All right. Well, yeah.
Have I missed that?
Well, I mentioned that to you the other day, but I don't think you heard.
Oh, that's
that.
the one that's the big, huge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's expected in October.
Yeah, I think it's coming in October. We talked a little bit about that other night. I tell you this. Yeah, Hillary, I need to get up to Ohio. My son just left Tuesday, went back to Columbus. I hadn't seen my daughter in a while. I do need to make a trip to Ohio. I need to get up there before it gets real, real cold. And of course, when I come to Ohio,
We're going by.
if anybody wants to meet up with us somewhere in Ohio, we'll sure meet up with some folks. I know Robert, Bud, and Angie, and I know there's some other folks up there, and maybe we can meet somewhere and have, if nothing else, lunch or something. So, because I hadn't been up there in a while, I should have been up there, but
We will, Stacy. Okay.
what part of the state's that in, Hillary? I guess I don't know exactly where that part of.
Hey, Roger. Roger holler now.
Good to see you, Roger. Yeah, maybe Hillary will come back and answer that.
Okay, Wendell.
We'll get them from you next fire pit, Wendell. And hold on.
I need to make some sourdough waffles to go with them eggs that them grits we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Ooh, that pineapple sauce.
Hey, Michelle, good to see you tonight. Good to see you. Hey, y'all,
Just across the line from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
okay, that's right there, kind of toward the Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia line, isn't it? Yeah, I usually come up 75 to Cincinnati, then it cut across, 70 or 71 to Columbus. But I know where you're talking about because I looked at that highway one time. In fact, me and Rebecca took a back road one night up through there. and I can't remember where we turned off at.
I don't
I
know.
think it was there around Lexington, and it kind of went back toward that way, then cut up, went up, but I can't remember.
Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, that's where Debbie's at. So I couldn't remember exactly.
Hillary, Southeast Ohio.
Okay. I couldn't remember exactly where we crossed the river at that night. I know to Columbus it wasn't nothing but farmland. That's all I know. Corn, soybean, corn, soybean, corn, soybean. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and I love farming, but I done like, Lord, it got to be a little more. I need to see some trees or something. So,
Yeah, it's corn or beans,
Yeah.
corn or beans. And then every now and then there'd be whatever that mystery crop was.
yeah, kind of like turnips or something. I ain't never figured out what that was, but could have been. I don't know.
Windowless vans that have a hasp and padlock on the doors. Oh, yeah, don't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get fooled by those.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much going on. The weather this year has been crazy. And I know most of everybody else has been experiencing what we've been experiencing here in Alabama. I know a lot of places got lost worse flooding than Alabama has, with Texas, North Carolina, Arkansas, I think Missouri, and then wildfires where it ain't raining. It's just been very, very weird spring and summer. I mean, it's rained here a lot, but our groundwater still is not full. It's weird. As much as it's rained, our creeks are low. Our pond out here is still a couple of feet low, even though it's all this rain.
But it's not as low as normal.
I've seen a bunch of branches that's usually running all summer that's dry. I'm scratching my head. What in the world's going on with this? Because we've had a lot of rain, and I just don't understand it. They had some flash flooding today in Anniston, Alabama, up around Oxford. Last week they had some up in Piedmont, Alabama, up in there, and in fact took a young man's life. So it's just been a very, very strange year. But just I don't know. It's yeah, Katie, it's bipolar. You ain't that, and I don't know what that's going to bring as far as winter. I hope we don't have no terrible cold winter. I don't know. It may still be raining when winter gets here, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see and go from there. So.
Absolutely. So much has been disrupted by those floods.
Yes, a lot of families' livelihoods and homes destroyed and lives lost. So just very sad.
The eye rolling was not at that. The eye rolling was at Sister, who took off 90 to nothing.
Yep, that's the Mothman. That's a big thing from West Virginia. In fact, that bridge that collapsed. A bunch of people seen that thing a few minutes before that bridge collapsed. Can't remember where that bridge was. Hillary probably know that the name of that, or Patrick would probably know that since he's from West Virginia too. So. All righty. Anything else we need to go over? We've been on about an hour now, so we're gonna get out. Yeah, the Silver Bridge. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, very true, Adam. Very true. Also, he said we start seeing wonders in the sky, and we start seeing monsters.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say monster in our term, but if you go look at the Greek word that he used, go look and see what that means. It means monster. I mean, ain't no other way around it. So.
Need to make me some of that rinse from the Virginia Creeper.
Yeah. I hope, Miss Tammy, that.
Night, Mark.
Night, Mark. Good to see you, man. Still got to get over to Georgia one day and visit y'all.
Okey-doke. What else we got?
I don't know.
Do we want to keep her short tonight?
Yeah, Chattanooga. I forgot they had a lot of flooding in Chattanooga too this week. In fact, some people from Chicago got caught in the flooding.
Ah,
They're coming back, and they got there in Chattanooga, and well, that's true, Miss.
that could go both ways.
Yeah, that is true. All right, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and go over this prayer request. Like I said, I took a good many names off. If I need to add somebody back, please tell me. Because I hadn't heard from some people in a while, so I didn't know what was going on. So I kind of cleaned it up. But if you know of somebody that needs to be back on here, or if you need to be back on here or something, please let me know. But y'all be praying for Miss Julie Wheeler, Miss Jean Hudson. Y'all be praying for the family and friends of Ray Daw. Y'all pray for Ken Shivers and the family of Steve Travis. That was Ken's cousin, a good friend of my cousin John's. And he passed away this past week. So y'all be prayer for Ken and all them. Mark D, Gary Spikes, Kumbo's wife Sandy, Greg and Wanda, Cynthia Johns, Miss Lanita, Tennessee Cherokee. Huh?
Over there for Hillary
Hillary.
and her daughter Maddie.
Okay.
MADDIE.
What now?
DDIE.
Where was I at? Barton and Letitia or Tennessee Cherokee?
You said Tennessee Cherokee.
Okay. Barton and Letitia, Mr. Terry, Miss Carolyn, David Hughes' family, Greg Schultz and his wife, Kathy and David.
Night, Roger.
Night, Roger. May see you tomorrow, brother.
Night, Mr. Terry.
Cryptid Crystal, Debbie Meadows, Wendell, Mr. Troy Allen, Martin Groves, Miss CD, Michelle Fowles' father and friends, Miss Ann Browning, that's Barry's mother. Y'all keep Miss Bobby and her cousin Jessica in prayer. Miss Bama, Phyllis, Peggy and Ronnie Martin, who are some of our neighbors, and Miss Saturday, who is a neighbor of ours. Jeff Yerriton's brother, Katie, Miss Robin Griffin, Donnie Miller, Mr. Gene and his wife Karen. Some of y'all have met them at the fire pit. Hillary and Maddie, and also prayers for Maine, and also all these floods we've been having, all these people losing their life, livelihood.
Take her off.
Okay. So
glad to hear the good reports there.
Yeah, I always glad to hear the good reports. That's why I like when I can take people off.
I love it when I take people off.
So, but we still pray for people.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not sure on that, Hillary. I hadn't seen Phyllis in any of the chats much lately, and I know she ain't been doing too good. So, I guess I need to text and check on them. I don't do a good job as I need to texting people like I should. All right.
Night, Michelle.
Night, Michelle. Good to see you.
All right. Anybody else got a prayer request?
All right. Well, let me go ahead and do a prayer. We'll get off here and go from there.
Where do y'all see Buster and Phyllis?
I don't know.
Is it in YouTube chats?
They could have changed her name.
They could have, yeah. No, Phyllis didn't change the name.
Sister, down, girl. All right. Okay, thank you, Katie. All right. Lord, thank you for everything you do for us each and every day. Thank you for loving us, being merciful to us, forgiving us, giving us your only son to be our mediator. Thank you, Lord, for the Holy Spirit as it convicts us and counsels us through life. Lord, we pray for all these names that were brought up tonight and ones that's unspoken. Lord, we pray for all the people who are traveling back and forth. We pray for all these flood victims and shooting victims and all the madness that's just going on in the world, Lord. Just it's madness everywhere. But Lord, we know you're still in control. We know everything is your will, that whatever your will is what's going to happen. Be with us as we go through the rest of this week. Hope to see all these people back next week in the chat, Lord, and hope some of them have good news, Lord, and everything. But I ask this all in Jesus' holy precious name. Amen. All right. Like I said, there will be a video come out sometime next week. You'll be sure to check it out. If we do go somewhere tomorrow, we'll try to do some more filming wherever we go. If we visit some state parks or if we visit Amish, well, they don't like me on camera, so we'll have to figure that one out.
Might record meeting up people at the conference if we go.
Yeah, so we'll see what this weekend holds. Fixing to be time to start getting up on Creepy Mountain a little bit. Won't be long. We'll be planting our green fields up there. I'll start going up. I went up there some this week. Me and my son went up there and done the pee-pees. You know what I'm talking about, pow.
The pew-pews.
Yeah. And didn't notice anything out of ordinary. Could tell that ain't many people been on the club. I could tell how the roads looked.
They are, Miss Jean. They're getting big.
But it's fixing to get busy up there now. So I'll start going up there more. Me and her's got some projects coming up we're going to be working on, hopefully. So some of our videos we're going to deal more with homesteading. We'll probably do some on cutting hay when we start doing that. And raking. I'm going to start building fences. But me and her's going to be doing some traveling too. So hopefully we'll have some good videos for y'all this fall. Everything. So I don't know of any outings going on or anything for a while. I know there's one that's going on at LBL at the end of the month.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that where we went last year, South Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
That group they're having at LBL this year.
Okay.
I think Joe and Pat and some of those were going up there. Really don't know of any other outings right now. I know Spencer mentioned maybe the spring of a meet and greet sometime in the spring. I know he was asking people Alabama or LBL because we just can't really seem to find nowhere else. Not for that many people.
Right.
Found plenty of small ones. Me and Rebecca's found some pretty places, but you couldn't get but 10 or 15 people there. And I mean, they're a beautiful place, and I know it's full of stuff. So I know LBL is a good middle ground place for a lot of people, from people that live up north, people that live in south and east and west. It is kind of middle ground. I wish we could find somewhere on the East Coast and find something out toward, Arkansas, Texas, but just really don't know of anywhere right off the bat out that way that you could possibly have that many people. I don't know.
Fake it till you make it is my motto, Katie.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know if that Smith Park at Falk could hold that many people or not. I don't know. I remember it's a pretty big place, but I can't remember how many people it would hold. And they would probably be tickled to death to have something like that come in there. But they already have
their own.
They have two things that go on every year. They have that at Halloween, and they have like a early spring. and beautiful place. If you ever get to go out to fall,
Most people don't want a lot of vehicles pulling in on their pastures.
yeah,
And then the cleanup behind that many people.
Right.
I mean, that's we had 100 and I'd say 130 at the last meet and greet here in Hollins. 130. And there was a lot of people that wasn't able to make that one.
So, and number 2 is the bathroom issue.
Yeah. And that's what I meant by cleaning up behind that many people.
We got lucky. The Forest Service worked with me on renting some porta johns. They were real hesitant at first, then they agreed to it after I told them it'd be a lot better than that and all stuff ever scattered everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of agreed with that, but now other places may not agree with that. So that's the problem with this is most of your campgrounds that have group campgrounds, the groups are made for 30, 40 people.
At most.
Yeah, that's what most of them are set up for. We found some in Georgia, but they're set up for 30, 40 people. And so
and that's 30 to 40 tents typically.
Yeah.
Because not only are they for a group, but they're primitive, meaning you have to pack it in from what most of them are.
So, yeah, we've seen some where they'll let you drive out there, jump, put your stuff out, and then you got to drive back.
Mm-hmm.
So, park your car in another place. So, everywhere is set up different. I don't know if there's something in Mississippi that could handle something like that or not. Barry or Coombo might be the one to know on that one. I know around Grenada Lake, they got some campgrounds, but they're not very big. So, the one I went and stayed at one time might hold 10 tents.
But you know what? If any of you find a place that'll hold that many people, set it up. Talk to the people.
Yeah. Find out about it.
Find out what it's going to take to do it.
Yeah. But we want to have
people.
another one. We just know, just gotta. Yes, ma'am. I thought about Florida too, but that's a good ways for a lot of folks.
Mm-hmm.
And, so I know a lot of people want to kind of keep it in the middle. I've looked at Tennessee. Tennessee's about the same way. It's not no big group campgrounds hardly. So there is a few, but they were very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They was wanting like $1,000 to have something like that. That's a chunk of money. And then they still going to be particular about how many people came and
Mm-hmm.
All that good stuff. So you just have to, that place we went, South Pittsburgh, was nice, but it couldn't hold no 100 and something people.
Mm-hmm.
It could. So beautiful place though.
Oh, that was the Sasquatch farm, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's another one up there called the Bigfoot farm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they was wanting $1,000, but I don't know how big of a campground they got. So. But you might could do it at that Sasquatch farm because they had all them little areas for tents that were little fields.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of folks could get in them fields with tents and stuff. So. Yeah. Well, Miss Judy, we'll come out that way one of these days. I got to come through northern Arkansas. I know there's some beautiful campgrounds in northern Arkansas. I've seen some very pretty ones, especially up around that Buffalo River area. And they got some good backcountry road trails. I know all the Jeep people go hit it. And I've watched some of their videos, and man, that was right up my alley. Them fording rivers, and they'd stop and camp out in these little spots in that Ozark National Forest, and then up there around that Buffalo River, and some of them were going up in Missouri. And that was right up my alley because I like that type of stuff. And beautiful campground, beautiful area up in there.
Hey, Biff, bud.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a pretty good bit of room. It'd have to be organized pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess some people can go down there and camp around the lake if they wanted to, but you'd have to, you have to tote your stuff down there. That's the problem. So, all right, y'all. I guess we're gonna call it a night. Uh, we love all y'all. I hope all of you have a good week. A lot of stuff going on in this world. Like I said at the last last live, please get right with Christ. And I mean, please start paying that a lot of attention. I think we're going to start seeing more and more. Check on your neighbors, check on your friends. If there's some people in this chat that we hadn't seen in a while, you got their number, check on them, make sure they're still doing okay. So, because sometimes I wonder when I hadn't seen people in a while if they're okay, and not trying to be nosy or nothing. I just want to make sure they're okay. Because one thing, me and Rebecca, we do talk about Bigfoot and paranormal and other stuff, but we also want to help people. We want people to be able to grow their own crops, learn about herbs, and also ways to do things. All these books, because we don't know with AI, it may start telling us a lot of lies about how to do stuff and mess a lot of people up. So we just don't know. So just keep an eye out for your fellow man. Everything. So until then, we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Yep, because Mark is off this weekend and working next weekend.
So we'll be back Thursday night at 7. I hate to do it that way, but I don't really know how else to do it.
Yeah, because I just cannot come in from work and take care of everything and do the live too. I wish I could.
Yeah. And
we fit it in on Fridays because it's both of us doing.
Yeah. And we got the crazy cat going behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a 3-ring circus here, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a 3-ring circus. Kind of like it is at work. Well, I tell them guys, well, that's man, it's 3-ring circus here. And they say, what are you talking about, a 3-ring circus? I said, think about what's going on
circus.
When you got 3 rings in a circus with what going in it. And these are young guys, so they don't know a lot of these old sayings. We got one there at work. We call him Talkie. But I said, yeah, he'll talk the horns off a bit of goat, So.
And then he said, do what?
So it took him a minute to catch that one. He's a good guy. He just, woo. Yeah.
Some people just like to talk.
Yeah. And gets louder and louder with it as he goes. So he's a good guy. Do anything for him. But and I call him Talkie. He gets mad at me sometimes. But that's his nickname for me. But anyway.
Time for ice cream now, right?
Yeah, I guess. That's what you really want.
That's why work's a 4-letter word.
Yeah. I got to really start studying about retirement. I got to really start really studying about all that and figuring out some stuff. So,
Clapper.
There you go.
Clapper on a goose's behind. Wow.
Yeah. All right. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all
Y'all have a good night.
next week. Bye-bye.